Are we live? Oh my goodness, we probably are by now. Just sitting here drinking some of my homemade cold brew we have at the house. And welcome to another edition of Perks on the Griddle. And yes, you know, I didn't even bring the food out yet. Let me just make sure the cameras are rolling. Yep, we are rolling. And I haven't even brought the food out yet, but you see there in the title, it is Bang Bang Salmon tonight. But I did set it right around the corner where it was easy to reach. I did do that part. Welcome to this edition. Looking forward to it. So the griddle is nice and hot. Salmon does not take long to cook on the griddle. Now in the oven, we learned just a little bit looking at the recipe. It said that it would take about 20 minutes basically. I don't know why. But here's our salmon fillets that we have. Seasoned up with a little olive oil and some cabinet seasonings of our liking. Let me ask my sweet little bride, what seasonings did you put on the salmon?
Garlic powder, paprika, salt, and pepper.
Garlic powder, paprika, salt, and pepper, and olive oil. So these, again, will not take long to cook here on this griddle, which is nice and hot. And so I'm going to spray the griddle. They already have the olive oil on them, like I said. And salmon is a nice fatty fish. So probably won't need a whole lot of oil to put on it, besides what we already have drizzled on here. So we are going to start this, no skin on this, okay, no skin. So we are going to start this, I'll start it this side. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can hear that or not. So, lay that one down there. Get some of that good stuff there. There we go. Salmon's one of those fishes, is one of those fish, I guess, technically, not fishes. But how would you say, not plural, but possessive? Like a fish's home. A fish home still? Interesting. Don't know that they ever taught us that one in school, but oh well. So salmon is one of those fish that, where was I going with this? I don't know now. Heh. Eh. Oh, I know what it was. That you can eat raw. So me, if I were to have, accidentally licked my fingers after handling raw salmon, would have been, running to the hospital to quickly have my stomach pumped because I consumed some raw fish. Well, salmon is a sushi meat as well. And so took the plastic off of there, and we will use that to put our cooked salmon on. Bang Bang Salmon. So what are we having with that tonight? We're having our Bang Bang sauce, which is made up of our Thai chili sauce, mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard. No mustard. Mayonnaise, Thai chili sauce, salt and pepper. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. It is an awesome sauce. It's an awesome sauce. Maybe that's what we ought to call it instead of Bang Bang. Just call it awesome sauce. Bang Bang just sounds so much better. Bang Bang. I called it Boom Boom earlier, and I guess Bam Bam would have been the older version, much prehistoric older version, like Bam Bam Flintstones, right? Maybe not. Okay, I digress. Just a smidge. So as you see here, or if you can, and beautiful, if you have not subscribed, by the way, thank you. Please do for those that have subscribed. But please subscribe to our YouTube channel that you're watching on there, and hope you've enjoyed watching it. I know Miss Jenna Gatlin, our quarterback club, I'm going to call her the president, but she's, I guess, technically the secretary of the quarterback club. But as we all know, the secretaries really run the show. The presidents or principals of the different places, they're just figureheads where people have target practice. So they, all shots are fired at them basically, and the secretary is still there to run everything. So thank you, Miss Jana, for all that you have done for Tioga football with the quarterback club. That side is looking good, so we're gonna flip that right on over there. There's a little bit of a white part of the salmon that is coming out. I'm gonna call it kind of like the fat cooking out of it, but cooking along quite nicely. Got a good sear on this side. This show, kind of like that shrimp show, was supposed to be really short. This one definitely is going to be quite short. I believe the rice is just about done inside as well, that we're going to be putting this over, doing a rice flaf, or pilaf as some people call it. And I think it has some lemon and butter herb or something like that in it. My little bride, I'm looking at her through the window here, and she's giving me nods or shakes to tell me yes or no. I ought to put a mic on her, and we could talk through the window and have, she could do the "I don't think so, Chuck" thing like Doug does me on 446 Sports with when I say stuff, because I'm like Mr. Wilson from Tim Tool Time. All right. Or she might just say, "What the Chuck did you just say?" So, yeah, maybe not. So, getting the look. Yeah. You know that wife look that, you've probably overstepped your bounds and need to just move on to the next thing. That's where I'm at right now. I'll step over here where she can't. Nope, she can still see me. Doggone it. Oh, well. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. She can see everything. Oh, no. So, Miss Jana Gatlin, thank you for watching and subscribing to us. Get your friends and folks and family subscribe to For the Perks for this show, and more things to come besides just cooking on the griddle. But having a lot of fun doing that. Kind of where I had started out was the perks on the griddle. Thanks a lot to Chauncey Davis for helping me come up with the name for the show as well, because originally I called it Mastering the Griddle. I think that's what it was. Mastering the Flat Top. That's what it was. Mastering the Flat Top. And he came up and said, why not do it Perks on the Griddle? And it just kind of stuck. So thank you, Chauncey. If you have not subscribed yet, or if you've subscribed and maybe just tuned in, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Okay. So these are just about finished up. Again, does not take long for salmon to cook on the griddle, and you can eat it whether it's well done or raw, if you will. My wife would not eat this raw. She's actually eaten raw salmon before in some of the sushi. She just doesn't know it. So, looking at the side of the sushi, you can see the pink, the dark pink is kind of going to a light pink. So that's how I know that the salmon is cooked. So we're going to be taking those off of here right about now. Oh, look at that, it's starting to break up. So even that's a good indicator to know that this salmon is done. We won't flip that one over. We're going to leave all the sides up to be equal. The same side up on all of them there. Set that to the side right here. Some people have asked, how do I clean my griddle? So here's how I clean my griddle. It's still on high, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, because there is plenty of heat still on it right here. Real quick. So I just take some water that was previously in the faucet, and I just let it basically steam clean it here. I have my scraper, and so we're going to help scrape all the bits off here, scrape it down. The water, the dirty water, if you will flow down into the tray here, the track, and over into my drip pan. And so that's really all that is to it. Now, there is one more step, or a couple more steps. I'll show you that. I have cooked on this one several times, and so it is pretty well seasoned. And that's the key, is just like a cast iron pot, to get it really, really seasoned. get it as dark as you possibly can. Get it black, okay? That way you know that the seasoning is there. And that doesn't mean like salt and pepper seasoning. That means you have seasoned the metal to where it has its own protective coating, if you will, and helps it with nonstick, helps it keep it cured from the elements of the atmosphere. Mine is not rust. This is just some Grill Master Crisco. This is made with vegetable oil. It's a spray. I like to use that before I cook and after. Obviously, you see that. So after I've taken that water and let it basically steam clean itself, I'm going to take and put a light spray on there, and then I'm coming back with a paper towel and wipe it off to get just make sure it only has a thin coat of oil on it, not anything heavy. Okay, all righty there. Griddled salmon, bang bang salmon over some lemon flavored rice flaf or pilaf. There's a shot of that beautiful salmon that we're fixing to go in there and have, and right here on Perks on the Griddle. Thanks. Remember, for the perks on YouTube, please subscribe to me, help grow it. We want to try to get to at least 100 in 2 weeks. At least 100 in 2 weeks. You can help me get there. Tell your friends, tell your family, go on there and help me get this channel up and going and growing. Thank you again for all of you that have subscribed and the support that you've given me. Appreciate you bunch. And we're going to go inside and have some of this here. And as we always say here on Perks on the Griddle, it's going to be yummy.